Dre Day.
How are you, my friend?
My guy, I'm so hyped to be back on bets.
It's your first appearance on the bar set,
Yeah, first here.
though you forced your way onto the set yesterday.
I rushed the set.
Jeez, I should have clipped that together so we could go to it. Honestly,
I rushed the set yesterday, yeah.
Run us through what happened there.
So I had some damaged Chicago shirts.
Yep.
As the head of merchandise here
Fire shirts.
at All City.
These were Red Star shirts, but they are fire shirts.
Fire.
Yeah, yeah.
And I know your size, so when I have a damage in your size, I bring it to you. So I was
my
downstairs,
guy.
and then I saw Yaya
my guy.
come over to the bar,
Yep.
and I was like, "Oh, sick! They're done."
You'll remember that's when Yaya had to come fix the mic.
Yeah.
Everyone's tuned in. They
Everyone
get it.
remembers
They get
this.
it. Yeah.
And then I come over, and I'm like, "Yo, you're done. Here's this shirt," and I just blocked the camera because that's how I roll. I take over, and obviously it worked because now I'm the new host of Bets sitting here. So
Yep.
it's pretty cool.
It happened. That's all it takes.
You just forcefully insert yourself into the conversation, and then it works.
and it's done. Hopefully no one takes your lead and that doesn't become a thing where people just force their way onto our set every day.
Oh
and
no, this only works for me.
take over. Luckily the bar's closed for the most part.
Doors
right
are
now.
locked, yep.
So we've got that going for us. But shoot for the stars, and that's where they'll get you. Lots going on in the DNVR world.
Fun little stretch for us. Mm-hmm. We have, the obvious Stanley Cup final run.
That's
baby.
a good one. That gets us excited. The NBA draft. That's all I can think about.
That's what we pretty much only talk about at the office. Is the NBA draft. Pids are mid-season, baby.
Pids mid-season.
Rockies are mid-season.
Rockies mid-season coming off that nice roadie.
Yeah.
Things are happening right
Transfer deadline coming up. Or transfer opening, I should say, not deadline.
now. Yeah, we say goodbye to Austin Trusty. In Austin, we trust.
Bye, Austin Trusty.
Oh, man. Mike Trout, what the hell?
Shout out Mike Trout.
Yeah, he's a legend, but he's
Love the A's,
he's
dude.
being a rascal by
He's
spelling
being a
himself.
disgraceful legend
Hey.
right now.
Yeah,
Look,
he's being
A's,
a rascal.
baby. A's.
He's full on Dennis Rodman right
We
now.
hope that he's not taking out his anger on that Celtics loss out on us with this horrible stuff.
Warriors all the way.
What are we
I'm
gonna?
with you, Mike Trout.
We're gonna make people some money today, Dre.
Yeah, we should. What the heck? Why
We
not?
have a surprisingly busy slate when I looked at it.
Do we? See, this is why you have Mitch on, because this is a real sleepy slate. Ryan would have not got excited for this one. He only has one local team, and it's the Rockies coming off a roadie. That's not going to get Ryan excited. You, on the other hand, are hyped about this slate. This is what I love about you, Mitch. Let's go to Mitch's big three, yeah. And see what he's got in the cards for us.
Tonight we have U.S. El Salvador CONCACAF Nations League action, baby.
Oh, my gosh.
We're getting CONCACAF-y up in here.
So for people who aren't too familiar with Nations League soccer, could you give me a quick pitch on what we're doing?
It's just
here?
like the third tournament, right? You have World Cup qualifying, you have the Gold Cup, and now you just have another tournament called Nations League. It's just another trophy to win to go up against Mexico for year in and year out. And this is the very, very early rounds as they won last year in Mile High Stadium against Mexico.
Mile High City, baby.
Yeah, do you remember that?
Yeah, you remember that?
I remember them cheating.
I remember us winning, which was sick.
Yeah.
And so now it's just another thing to bet on. It's another thing to watch the US be pretty decent at against most of the competition. So I'm just going to take them obviously to win. It's not great odds, but
just
it's
another day to be the greatest CONCACAF nation in the world.
as proven by our standing as Gold Cup holders.
Oh my gosh.
Canada over the U.S. anytime.
Do they call it
The trophies say otherwise. Yeah,
If they win-
Trophies are fake until they play.
has a gold could it be a Gold Cup and Nations League? A double?
we have a double. Yeah,
Wow.
won both against Mexico actually.
Wow.
I know it was pretty tight.
Would this be a treble then?
No.
Wow. You guys must really feel like you're from the greatest place on earth.
It's
I don't
true.
know what that would be like.
So
Stupid Italy, the worst. I can't talk about international soccer anymore.
So
It's
this
really
is-
ruined that part
well,
of
we're
my
going to talk
life.
about it a little longer.
Oh boy.
In these games, they have shot and assist props, which you don't get a lot for like MLS games
You
and
love
some of
that.
the European games. So
Yeah.
I love playing with that. I'm going to take Ferreira anytime goal scorer. He is trying everything he can do to lock down that starting 9 spot for the World Cup this fall. And Pulisic 2 shots on goal is about, I think, as easy as it can get.
Whoa, you can just find those on a box score?
Mhm.
Whoa.
Yeah, let's go. Yo, Sean, I like that parlay. Yeah, of course. That's easy.
Game changer.
I don't know, actually, dude. That's Jamaica. If you can get the Mexico draw or win, if you can take the double chance, I like that better.
I'd actually take just them to win outright. They've been playing really bad.
They've been playing terribly.
But I think they're gonna try to come out and win on this one for sure. And
You would
Jamaica's
hope.
not that good.
I mean,
either.
they only have like 4 more games before the World Cup. I mean,
Man.
yeah. Mike Trout, shout out, man. I got you. We got you. We have the knowledge, so you don't have to.
Mike Trout's the best, man.
Yeah.
That's really what I love about Mike Trout.
Yeah. Yaya says go for the parlay with the win. I would say take the double chance if you can, because Mexico has been a rough watch lately.
And they are, but also Jamaica's really bad.
Jamaica's probably
How
the
dare you,
scrappiest.
Yaya.
They are the
Hey.
CONCACAFiest of CONCACAF teams in my mind.
Yeah.
That's Costa Rica to me.
right.
It's about the same. Yeah, it's either or. They're just it's one of those places. U.S. has gone into Jamaica several times needing a win and not getting it.
Well, like
Needing a result and not getting it. It's
Mexico-
just one of those.
The Mexico doesn't need a win. It's in the U.S. too. So I think they're gonna win tonight.
I'm just saying it's a scrappy team. I'm just saying if you can take the double chance, take the double chance. But he says go for it with the win. So go trust Yaya. Trust in Yaya.
Trust in Yaya, we trust.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is one of the mottos. Yeah, I think we can still claim to be the best team in Europe. Mike Trout.
Oh yeah. No, that actually by the transferative property, that would be North Macedonia.
I guess we just need to. I'm
If,
gonna
a,
ignore
Euro-
that.
if a European team
I
wins,
think we need to hope that a European team doesn't win the World Cup, and I don't really see any non-Euro contenders, frankly.
Look at my guy Yaya. I hope professional.
well, yeah, they're.
Well, to be fair, Mike, it is not a professional team. It is a national team.
it is
but-
very
Yeah.
different, and
That being said,
it's a very different.
It is for
vibe.
pride.
Yeah,
And country.
that's one of the greatest comments we've ever received.
Greatest
really is,
comments
though.
ever.
Super producer saying they've been really bad lately, but they're gonna try and win. Great betting advice. He flamed him in. He flamed him. I love that Mitch
boy.
found that funny.
You know where to come for the hot tips, baby.
All right, take me. God, that made me so sad. I really wish I wasn't in this state. Okay, bring me my big 3. It's okay. I'll be fine. All right.
Talk it through, baby.
I'm
You
a
went
real MLS
baseball.
guy, unlike the other 2 people here with me
You
on
went
this
baseball heavy, brother.
set. This money line is the Seattle Sounders. They take on the Vancouver Whitecaps. If you were to simply look at the standings, Sounders, Whitecaps, they're right there.
They're both
They're both
low
kind of
in
doo-doo,
the table.
right below the Rapids, frankly. But we know the Sounders, the much better team here. Better goal difference, obviously coming off that outstanding Champions League win, like 2 months ago now. So, I mean, the club definitely has more talent. They're in Seattle. This is when those teams who should be real MLS contenders, but, they gotta kind of feel things out to start the season, start to really kick things into gear. Plus, it's the Whitecaps. It's a rival. They care. They've
care.
got their whole
This is the cross the sound rivalry.
Cascadia.
brother. Oh,
Yeah. Did I get that right? Cascadia Cup, which is a little 3-way: Timbers, Sounders, Whitecaps, Pacific Northwest.
See,
Who's the best out there?
it has to be Seattle.
It has to be
Yeah,
Seattle, and it starts here with a win.
most wins. Seattle has 7 titles, 5 in the MLS era.
Come on now. Come on. And then this is a classic. Sometimes Mitch will call it a, it's your time to do the diapers night. So the Rockies, they've been on the road, and now they've been back home. So it's that classic. All of a sudden, we're
Yeah.
back home.
Yep.
It's your turn to change a few more diapers finally.
fair.
You've been on the road for
Yep.
8 days. Time to maybe do a few more dishes. Maybe
Mow the lawn.
get up and pour the cup of water for someone.
Mow the lawn for
Pitch
sure.
in. And they are also going against a Cy Young contender here.
Yeah.
The Biebs. Shane Bieber, of course. What's the Cleveland baseball team called?
The Guardians.
Real quick
Jesus.
on Bieber, today during the Rockies pod, Patrick, non-funny, non-ironically, he wasn't playing, just completely said, yeah, Justin Bieber's on the mound tonight. Like, complete, like...
Hey, did you actually hear
That's the
about
Biebs
Justin
for
Bieber?
ya.
It is kind of a bummer.
Wasn't he supposed to play Madison Square Garden recently?
He has some condition where like half his face is paralyzed.
You're kidding me.
No, I saw it on the
What
internet.
happened?
It's like a disease or something, or a condition.
Yeah, but that's like too much of these, or I won't do that gesture.
He's
but
super rich. It could be something
who
we don't
knows?
even
It
know
could be
about.
any-
dude.
exactly.
It could be like that
exactly.
future drug from Repo Man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This guy gets it.
Yeah.
Back to the real Bieber, Shane Bieber against Tony Senzatella. The boys, they're back in town. They're having to play at altitude. It's a real adjustment against a high-end pitcher, and we're going the under because the book is
Easy
doing the
under.
classic Coors Field under. No, too high. 11's too many. And then give me one more. Yeah. Hit me with my third big 3 pick. Los Angeles Angels. I don't know what's going on over there. They're all playing nickelback. They're struggling to hit runs. They've got Shohei and Mike Trout, and they can't get it together. They're going against the Dodgers.
They got Syndergaard on the bump.
They've got Noah on the bump, which means they'll be even less motivated to give him any run support.
Against Gonzalez.
Right, and Gonzolin's having an outstanding season. Only once this year in a Gonzalez start, that's the Dodgers starter going against the Angels here, has an opponent gone over 4 runs. The Angels will not do it. Give me the under 3.5 runs for the Los Angeles Angels. Oof. Famously, Angels in the Outfield, one of my favorite movies. It could happen. The Orphans famously would say, not today, though. Today it will not happen.
They will get off the slide. They won't do it against Gonzalez.
There you go. Yeah.
Love that for us.
Yeah, what's Mike Trout saying here? During my big 3, I saw more comments come in.
He's
I
saying,
don't. What?
Oh, he's mad because I said go Warriors.
Oh,
but,
come at my Beantown boys.
Is
and
Mike Trout a Celtics guy?
Yeah.
oh, yeah, he's a Boston guy all the way.
oh,
He's a Broncos and Boston sports guy.
I like, all right. Shout out.
Shout out.
No shout out. Go Warriors.
We
Warriors
accept
in
him
6.
in spite of his differences.
More importantly, he's a DNVR Bets guy.
Yeah, he's a legend. Can you imagine the quality of those party tricks? Oh boy, the Beavs can give himself now. Right. It feels like that alone offsets the negative of having your face paralyzed. That's Mitch. I don't think you brought it up as a way for us to make fun of his deficiency, but there's
No,
Mike Trout.
I was being sympathetic.
There's Mike Trout for you.
Yeah.
We love him. We love Mike
The
Trout.
Biebs is the official winning song of DNVR Nuggets. Just saying. Just putting it out there.
The funky music is a Biebs song.
No, they always play it on the jukebox. You can hear it during the game. Someone will throw it on touch tunes and you hear it during the postgame. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. What's also cool is right now, Mitch, and I want your leaning in this DraftKings Sportsbook, the king of all sportsbooks, I'll have
Shout
you
out.
know. In this read, I'm going to have you give us your pick for Game 6 because right now, new users, they can bet $5 to win $150. It doesn't even have to hit. So this is the one time I'm asking for your advice, and I kind of don't care if you give it out correctly because this is for the one person who tuned into bets today and was like, wait, who's this hot gentleman in a Man U alternate jersey? I need to tune into this show. And they're like, what? DraftKings Sportsbook, the king of sportsbook?
King.
They have an amazing app, great customer service, incredible offers. And if I'm a new user, I get this offer.
Yep.
And I can bet on this handsome gentleman's
Yeah.
unsolicited pick. And he doesn't even need to get it right.
Is it just? Yeah, I'll take
Just
I'll
game
take,
6.
I'll
Boom.
take Celtics -4, dude.
Wow. Back in Beantown. They get it done.
Force a game 7.
Love that.
The basketball gods are going to grant us.
They want 7.
They're going to grant us an
It
NBA
does
Finals game
feel
7.
like it. It does feel
Which
like
would be
it.
for the first time since LeBron won in Golden State.
Wow. Boom. And that pick's for our guy Mike Trout.
Shout
That's
out.
for him. It's not. Some of you might be listening to an audio only and being like, they're talking about Mike Trout an awful lot. Yeah, he's a legendary commenter on this show. He may or may not be the actual Mike Trout, and we don't care. We love him all the same. DraftKings Sportsbook, #1 in all the land. Use that code DNVR, $5 to win $150. Must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first deposit match, each up to $500. Bonus requires 25 times playthrough. Restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
Bang.
That's
Bang-a-rang.
That was the best read I've ever done, Yaya. Mark this one down, Yaya. Show
Send
history.
that one to the reps over
Yes.
at DK.
Yes. Or the people at the Guinness Book of World Records.
This could be its own tangent, but I heard some shady things about them.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, well, not that we're counting, but we were just a smidge short on our 5 minutes of nonsense to open the show.
Yeah.
So you could indulge me. I'll allow it.
Essentially,
I'll allow it.
they send representatives to like really like pretty bad world figures, like world leaders and figures of corrupt governments and stuff, and just ask them like what record they want, and they let them just do stuff and get records.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
which is whack. We don't endorse that.
That is extremely whack. Shame on you, Guinness. We would never do such things at this show.
Unless you want to give us a record for best looking betting studio host.
Right. Or that read I just did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steven.
But outside of that,
Right. Screw them regardless.
Yeah.
Steven with a great comment. Right. Why am I'm fading the Angels, but then I'm praising Mike Trout and talking to him like he was the third host of this show.
I mean, at this point,
He basically is. Cheffy, our guy. Our guy, Cheffy. Love to see you in the comments. Missed all you guys yesterday. Late show. Shame on the Broncos for doing that to us. Shame on them.
the best thing we got out of that was Russell Wilson
Russell Hinton.
loves Kendall Hinton, and that makes me happy.
Right. And everyone else loves Russ's
Ass.
thickness. Yeah. Yep.
Booty.
Yeah, it's kind of taken the city by storm.
It's like Kyle Lowry-esque. Booty. Thick.
Is it just us who speak of thickness a lot, or is thickness having a moment like Asada Fries? Now I know
Asada Fries are forever.
Look,
You're talking
guys,
to someone
Asada
who-
Fries was having a moment more like
who was
5
born
months ago.
and lived in California. Asada Fries are forever.
Right. Mitch was birthed in a little Asada Fries case.
It's true.
A
case.
Yeah, I wanted something different, but that's what came out my mouth. Okay, Yaya, do we have a dilemma? No, it's show history. We don't have a dilemma. Yaya, just give us that dilemma I sent you. I don't know why we did. This was cheap comedy, but we don't do pre-planned comedy at this show.
No, this is
Yaya told me no, we didn't have a dilemma. We have a dilemma. I know what I'm doing.
I
this
didn't
was
make it, but the
this was
dilemma is...
there you go. Show history.
The dilemma of the day is, give me a minute.
All right.
What Pits, SGP, MLS, and NBA draft bets do we love?
There you go.
Love that for us.
There you go.
Because I have
We're getting it all done.
I have several. For
Yeah,
you.
yes, several.
What do we want to go first?
Let's
He said
go
Pids,
Pids SGP.
Pids SGP, dude.
Yeah. If you don't know,
Pids are at NYCFC on Sunday.
these are the Colorado
3
Rapids.
p.m.
They're going to New York City. They're
trying to get
playing
the
at
elusive
Yankee Stadium.
elusive first road win against a team who just lost their head coach.
Roadie. New
Roadie.
coach game.
New
No
coach
one
game.
loves a new coach game.
It's going to go one way or the other.
Yep. And if you've watched the Rapids this season, you know what way that is.
But I, ever the homer, have
Yes.
a
Yes.
SGP for
Yes. Give it to us.
you. Colorado Rapids double chance in the game props.
In the game props, Colorado Rapids
Double chance. So that is either a tie game or Rapids win
Rapids or tie plus 130. Boom.
with Diego Rubio, anytime goal scorer plus. Oh, wait, is Diego out from suspension?
He's not playing.
Take that off.
Oh, gosh.
Take that off. Giassi Zardes plus 180.
Boom.
Puts it at plus 340.
That's it?
The only other thing I like is
I'm
to
down
take
with
the
it.
over on total corners. To like picking one of those overs and just adding it.
5.5 Safeman style to get to plus 360.
Or you could go under and pick a higher number. Like you could go under 11.5.
Oh, I like that. I actually like
And that puts it up to plus 450.
But it is it's
It's a weird
tight
field.
pitch.
It's a weird field. It's a very weird field.
Does the ball go out more? Shit.
I would have to
Did
do-
that video come on crassly during our show because you were looking up how many corners are average per game against NYCFC?
No, I'm doing my other job.
Damn it, Yaya.
Player to receive a card is always fun if you're really feeling frisky.
I like that.
On that one, you always choose Danny Wilson.
Danny Wilson or my guy Mikey Barrios, who's probably going to get a lot of minutes.
Not
I-
Lalas?
That was actually a really good choice, too.
Oh, and on a road game? Yeah, Lawless for a card on a road game.
Get real.
Jack
get
Price
real.
is not a-
Okay, so
contact.
cancel the corners. We're not going to mess with the corners.
Not
in a weird
under
field like
11
the
and a
Yankees.
half?
No, we're not going to mess with
Damn
that
it
in a
all.
weird field like Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
But we are going to add Lawless Abubakar to receive a card. That 3 picks is plus 950. You are rich now. You're welcome.
Yeah, that's incredible. That is Colorado Rapids to win or tie in the double chance section. Giassi Zardes, anytime goal scorer, and Lalas Abubakar
Man,
to
DraftKings,
receive
you
a
can't
card.
put Rubio out. You know how much money they're going to make off having Rubio? He's not even available. He's suspended from card accumulation. Why is he even on there?
You got to stay on top of your stuff.
This is why we're here for you.
Are there any MLS futures or parlays you find particularly juicy?
Yes. Do you want to do futures or parlays?
Jeez, my guy came prepared. Dealer's choice. You tell me.
Player futures.
Sure. Yeah, sure. I'd be happy to. Yep.
We talked about him earlier in my SGP, but Jesus Ferreira as the Golden Boot plus 550.
Okay.
If you like a long shot in that, but not too long, Hani Mukhtar from Nashville plus
I
1200.
thought you were going to go Diego Rubio.
Rubio, I mean, I don't even see, he's not even on like the front page of it. Like it's,
Well, that's
you got to
crazy.
scroll.
Yeah, no, he's not on here.
He's not even offered.
on
He has
it.
7 goals. He's only 2 off the pace. And he's not even offered. You can get guys at plus 50,000 and you can't get Rubio.
Yeah, I mean, at plus 50. Look, let's say this. If he comes available at plus 50,000, sprinkle that.
Yes, absolutely. You would be insane
That's
not to put $1 on there.
That's a white whale times 5, yeah.
That is the widest of
That's
whales.
a biggie. That's a biggie.
In terms of this weekend's slate or this match day slate,
Yeah.
there
Match day, I want to say 13.
I believe it's 15.
Dang, I was close, though. I was close.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are. It's a tough.
Rest of the crew less impressed than I was.
The
by
one
result.
that Yaya and any DNVR Pids viewers forgive me for, but Real Salt Lake minus 125 against San Jose is a pretty friendly bet, and you can pair that with Nashville versus SKC. Put those two together, and you
Nashville, SKC.
which gives you. I mean, it's only plus 200, but you know, it's a nice little
Nashville against Sporting, and then what was the other one?
Real
sorry?
Salt Lake against San Jose.
Ugh.
I know. Look away.
Okay, I like that though. That's great stuff, Mitchell. That's great stuff. I am fiending for the NBA draft.
Let's talk
NBA draft,
baby.
Props. We're 10 days out. No, 9 days out. I've already placed, I counted yesterday, 12 draft props. Mostly right now,
let's go.
I'm focused on long shots that stand out to me.
Okay.
And, as we get closer, I'm going to zero in on more even money props to give out. But I think now is when you can find some better value on long shots.
Okay.
And then I did well on the NFL live bets, so I'm going to try to, play with that a little more.
Okay.
Of the bets I've placed already that you can still get EJ Liddell to be the pick of the Chicago Bulls, the first pick.
Who will be? Team's first pick. Yep.
For example, that's who the Ringers' Kevin O'Connell mocked to them. It's who I reached out in our Slack, CHGO. I said, hey, what's
Kevin
the play?
mock draft.
They said EJ Liddell was the play. You can
Yeah.
get that at plus 1,000, my friend.
God, I would love him to fall
Chicago
to our
kid?
Nuggies, dude.
Yes, I would love him to the Nuggets. But obviously, the Chicago
Yeah, CHGO
front
Bulls.
office.
Shout out those guys. They say that Liddell's the guy.
They do.
I don't think he's from Chicago. Is he from like Gary or something, which is like kind of Chicago,
Yeah,
but not
he's
really?
like a Chicago kid is what they were telling me. So I also, on the EJ Liddell, if you go him versus, player matchup, him to be drafted ahead of Nikola Jovic, plus 115. And I do think he will go ahead of Nikola. So you got that.
Oh no, he's from Belleville. Yeah, he's not Chicago. Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
And I'm also sprinkling Keegan Murray as the 4th overall pick.
Whoa!
Because you can assume the Kings will be stupid. Also, the Kings just had too many guards, right? And had to trade away Tyrese Halliburton. They're trying to contend now, so I think they'll go with the higher floor guy in Keegan Murray.
I did not see that coming.
And again, you can get that at
plus 200
no, I mean
right now.
plus 200. You never see the Kings being stupid until they're stupid, and it's like, oh man, that's classic Kings.
I think Shaden Sharp is their guy.
At 4,
Yeah.
plus 600. I mean, that's worth a sprinkle. The book was really high on Shaden Sharp, 5th overall, and now has really cooled off on that. That's now plus 225.
Man, they don't even think he's going to go top 5.
Do you have any
Kentucky guys? So you can't really go off of what I say about any Kentucky guys.
Do you have any draft props you love?
Top 10. Man, Ty Washington is plus 2,500 to be a top 10 pick.
That's
That is the nicest
baby
odds.
beluga. That's a baby beluga. So that's good stuff.
Yeah. Outside of that, man, I mean, you kind of already hit them. I do like these who will be drafted first bets.
Yeah.
Sohan Mark Williams is probably the most interesting to me. The book says Sohan, and I would go with Sohan as well. It's minus 145.
I also like AJ Griffin ahead of Johnny Davis.
I like that as well.
AJ Griffin, one of the youngest players in the draft, shot 44% from 3. He's a 6'6" wing with 7-foot wingspan. Everything else kind of doesn't matter. I just told you the 4 things that'll get
Jovic Liddell, you'll love this one.
Yeah, that's the Liddell's great odds.
Jovic Liddell plus 115.
It's tremendous.
Jovic minus 145. Liddell's going to go before Jovic. That's
100%.
Yeah, that's easy.
Has to.
Yeah.
Has to.
Love that.
So there you go. Tomorrow, RK promises to be on. He wanted me to save. They've got some extra special Cup final props for you tomorrow, so tune into that one. Thank you all for making the chat poppin'.
Avs in 5.
Thanks, Mitch. This
Yeah.
was great stuff.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Anytime, baby.
Producer Yaya, try to do better next time.
Love
And
you, the super
best of luck to
producer.
you all. Lots of love, especially to producer Yaya.
Up
We'll
the
be back
pids,
tomorrow.
baby.